Hi, this is David Saville. Now, I've not been around for a while. I've not been sharing insights and challenges, and I like to. And so, if you normally pay attention, if you've been sort of following that and getting a lot of value from that, I apologise for that. It could not be helped though. Unfortunately, my beautiful grandma, she passed away towards the end of July. Now, I quit my job last year so I could build my life and my business, my coaching business around her. So I'm actually in a bedroom at her house right now. This is where I've been running my business since November, December last year. And it's been a hell of a ride. And I was lucky to have those months with her. You know, when she was 100 years old, which was not the most amazing thing about her. People go, "Wow, she's amazing," but that's not, that's just a gift that she was with me for so long. She was with us and our family for so long. Actually, what made her great was who she was. You know, her passion, her creativity, the way she shaped her environment the way she wanted it. We played games. We used to play this ball game called Numble, which you wouldn't have heard of. It's a Canadian game, which is a bunch of numbers essentially put together and you work it out. But we were playing it up to a few weeks before she died. You know, she loved that game. She wrote poems. She painted, and so she passed away at the end of July. And it's been a strange time since then. So I've had to. There's loads of things that I just had to stop doing. To be able to focus on obviously the funeral to start with and just coming to terms with it really. So it's been a strange time. But I'm now getting back into things. So I just wanted to put this here for anyone who, if you are someone who gets value from the videos and messages that I share, then I want you to know that I am coming back and I'm going to start doing it more consistently. In fact, one of the videos I'm going to be doing regularly is going to be an homage to my grandma. It's going to be life lessons from grandma. She was 100 years on this planet. 1915 she was born in Cornwall. So when there was no electricity, no cars, she was a horse and cart and living in a very small village in Cornwall. That's where she grew up. And she got to see, she got to see me, for instance, she didn't come to my talks, but when I'd give talks, I'd show them on my phone or my laptop, and it would be like a miracle to her that she could see that, and she called it my phone, my mobile. She called my magic box, because you ask a question, right, and it just answers it. You type it in, you know the answer mostly within seconds, right, for a lot of things. So she got to see that, that development. So and obviously in 100 years there's a lot that she experienced, a lot that she saw. And how did she keep going? Because although her memory was going towards the end, she was here. She was still creating. We were still, we used to banter and we created poems like on the fly. Unfortunately, I didn't write all of them down. But we would just banter, and I'd say something, she'd say something, and she'd start it actually, because she's more creative than I am. I'm sure I get it from her. She's inspired me a lot. So yes, I'm going to be sharing a regular video. Is going to be life lessons from my grandma. Let me just show you something of hers. This is something she painted. Now, she painted this when she was in her 80s, late 80s. I think she was around 88 when she painted this, and she did it from memory as well. She had nothing in front of her. She just saw it in her mind. That's what she did. I'm going to have that back at my house when I go. I've got a few actually. Some family members have got some others that she did, but I'm greedy and I've got quite a few of them. I'm a bit selfish that way. I want to keep her with me, and she also wrote quite a few poems. She wrote. The last poem she wrote was a few months ago. I might share those. I'm sharing them with family. Because she still inspires me now, and I want to keep her with me. And I know that there are lessons from her that will help you. So that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to be doing regular videos and posting different things, and I want to get people engaged and switched on, because one of the things I've been evolving in my life is how I help people, what I actually help people do. And I take inspiration from many different places, and what I actually love to do is help people create the seemingly impossible. Things that people think they can never do, I like to help them first imagine it and then just smash through any obstacles they've got to make that happen. And there are so many ways you can do that, because what you think are like the boundaries and the hard lines in your life, they're not. There are no rules and no limits to what you can create in your life, no matter where you are, no matter what you think you're capable of. And the stuff I'm going to be sharing is about how you can smash through those limits. So I'd love it if you get value from that, you engage with it, you ask questions, you comment, you share, you like, whatever it is. But ideally, engage, do something with it. If you hear something that sounds cool, sounds like it might be interesting, just go and experiment with it in your life, because that's what you get to do. You become like the scientist in your life, right? You take an idea, just one simple idea, you use it in your life and you see what difference it makes. If it makes a difference, do it again. If it doesn't, put it to one side, do something else. This is why self-help books don't work for most people, because they read them like a novel. You read them back to back and you feel inspired during it, but a few weeks later it's forgotten, because you're not using it in the way that's effective. And the way to read any book, actually, to actually make a difference in your life, is to read it like a user manual. One little paragraph at the start of a book may be all you need to change your life forever. And so I'll be sharing snippets of books. I'll be sharing songs even. There are songs that are fucking transformative if you were to pay attention to them. There are songs that could make a real difference in your life if you listen to the words and live through them. I'll be sharing that as well. I'm going to get creative with it. I'm going to get fun with it. And I'm just going to see what I can create and what can make a difference to you. So if that's good for you, I'd love to have you on that journey. So I think that's it for now. I look forward to seeing you in the land of